Latinos that voted for Trump because of the economy. I'm sorry, I tried. How's it going?
The next wave of deportations are the Cubans. Cubans are now regretting their vote for Donald Trump. But this is what you wanted. This is who you voted for. Really? Stay to the end, because Cubans of FA and FO about to find out. Coming up next.
Are now upset with Donald Trump's immigration policies because they are directly affecting them and their families. Now, this is specifically Cuban American Trump supporters who thought likely that Donald Trump's policies wouldn't affect them at all. It would only affect people that didn't like Trump, that he didn't like, but not them.
Once again, thank you for watching Rewind, my new online digital platform. If you haven't already, check out my new hit novel, The Third Rail. The Third Rail, available on Amazon.com. Online dating will never be the same. Online dating could get you killed. Now let's get right to the chase. Now you see a new wave of groups, minorities, being deported by ICE. Being deported by ICE because these are the people who voted overwhelmingly for Donald Trump. People dancing in the streets, people singing, playing the maracas. Yes, you were playing the maracas. You were dancing in the street. You were so happy that your man, Donald Trump, got voted into office. Now, most of you are regretting your vote. You voted against your own self-interest. And most of you, right now, are paying the price. Let's roll the clip.
Couple of things. I don't like really pointing fingers and talking to a lot of people, but about politics. That's what I mean to say. But if you voted for Trump, you're stupid. That's that message. That's that. We got that out the way, okay? To my Negroes that voted for Trump. Boy, I tell you, when I tell you, y'all, you lay in the bed you made. How about that? To Hispanic. You lay in the bed you made. Period. To the Democrats, the ones who voted Democrat. Lay that on.
Yes, he's deporting you. He said what he was going to do. One thing I admire about Donald Trump, most politicians, they lie. They like to tell lies. They say they're going to do one thing and they do something else. They're going to say one thing and they do the complete opposite. But what did he say he's going to do? He said he was going to deport your asses. And what is he doing? He's deporting your asses. He's doing exactly what he said he was going to do. So why all of a sudden people are mad? All of a sudden people are angry. All of a sudden people are upset. All of a sudden families are being dismantled. But one thing about Donald Trump, he's a family man. Oh, yes. He's a family man. Because he said if your family member are going to be deported, you can go with them. That way everybody can be happy and be deported together. One thing I notice about Hispanics when they come into this country, especially fair-skinned Hispanics, they don't realize that they are Hispanic. You of Latin origin. You're Hispanic. You're not white. You're not white. Why do Hispanics pretend and want to be white? Oh, I get it. Because if you're going to be white and act white, because you probably, for the most part, sometimes most of you look white. A lot of you don't, but think you're white. You think that you can assimilate and be with them folks, the MAGA folks, the racist folks. You think you can assimilate with them, act like them, have jobs like them, live in a house like them, and everything will be so fine. Everything will be so perfect. You know, who wants perfection? We all want perfection. Even though there's no such thing as perfection, you think you're going to live a perfect life acting like you're white. I don't get it. Again, I do get it. For the treatment that they treat us, them folks, the way they treat us as black people, maybe that's why you want to be white. But my thing is, why don't we all come together? Why don't we all show solidarity? Why don't we all live like one happy family? But you can't, because you are relying on them. And what are they doing? They are stabbing you in the back, right? Because you're looking for what? Perfection. Something that doesn't exist, because nothing is perfect, right? Let's give a round of applause for perfection. You don't want to be perfect, but there's no such thing as perfection. So the thing is, most of you are trying to be like somebody that you're not. Realize one thing: you're not white. You're not like them, okay? Let's all be the way God created us to be, okay? If you're Latino, if you're Cuban, be happy that you are Latino and Cuban. Be happy for that. There's nothing wrong with that. Come on, let's look at the Cuban people. The Cuban people are strong, happy, hardworking people. We need the Cubans. For what? What do we need Cubans for? That's what MAGA is saying about you. They don't want you. They don't believe in you. They don't want you to assimilate like them. They don't even want you to live in the same neighborhood. They don't want you to live in next door to them. They don't want you. But you trying to be like them. But you notice how MAGA is not trying to be like you. Another thing about MAGA, when all this is going on, name one white MAGA that's bailing you out. Name one MAGA individual is helping you out. Name one MAGA individual is trying to assimilate and be like you and help you when you get deported. But out of all people, who are you relying on? Black folks. We as black folks told you who to vote for. We explained to you how the system works. We explained that they are not in your interest, just like you voted against your own interests. And look what it got you. It got you deportation. We told you what was going to happen. But you said what? You put a blind eye and a blind ear to us and acted like we were the bad guys. You acted like we didn't know what we was talking about. But you see, you FA and FO. You found out that all of a sudden, you should have been listening to us all along. Now you're asking us for help. And what are we doing? We put in blinders because we don't see anything. Ladies, gentlemen, you want a filtered analysis of videos just like this. I want you to do one thing. I want you to hit that subscribe button. Come on, stop playing with me. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for future notifications. That way you are notified when a video comes out each and every week. You're watching Rewind.